Tonight, we visit Japan's darkest legends. Whispers from schoolyards, mirrors, and alleys. Stories that aren't just fiction, but warnings.
In a small village, a mysterious umbrella drifted. It appeared ordinary, yet locals warned of its presence. Late at night, villagers heard whispers proclaiming secrets. A brave young man, Yuji, decided to investigate. He followed the whispers to the village shrine. There, the umbrella floated ominously above the altar. Yuji felt a chill run down his spine. The whispers became a deafening roar surrounding him. Yuji's determination outweighed his fear as he approached. Suddenly, the umbrella opened wide, revealing its ghostly form. A voice demanded land and refuge for the spirit. Yuji promised to fulfill the spirit's request peacefully. The umbrella ghost vanished, leaving only calmness behind. Yuji returned, sharing the tale of reconciliation. The village found harmony, never fearing the umbrella again. A woman named Kukase Kana haunts quiet streets. She wears a surgical mask over her face. She approaches her victims with a soft voice. "Am I pretty?" she asks them hesitantly. If they answer negatively, she attacks instantly. Answering yes doesn't guarantee safety either. She then reveals a terrifying scar under the mask. The scar stretches from ear to ear gruesomely. "How about now?" she asks with dread. Running away never works. She always catches up. To escape, answer ambiguously or confuse her. Using distraction can save one from her wrath. Her story terrifies locals and visitors alike. Legends suggest she was once a beautiful wife. Jealousy led to her disfigurement by her husband. Now, she seeks vengeance, wandering the streets eternally. Mika, a curious and adventurous teenager, discovers the eerie elevator game. Her friends dismiss it as a childish urban legend. Late one evening, Mika decides to play the game alone. She enters the building where it's said to work best. The rules are simple but chilling, involving number sequences of floors. On the first try, she wonders if this is pure superstition. Strange happenings occur as she moves through the specified floors. On the 5th floor, a mysterious presence suddenly whispers. Mika feels a cold shiver running down her spine. Fear grips her as she realizes this might be real. She carefully presses the floors, following the unsettling instructions. A wrong move could unleash unforeseen consequences in the game. Her heart pounds harder as she approaches the 11th floor. Suddenly, the elevator stops between the 9th and 10th floor. The lights flicker, revealing an alternate reality with ghostly figures. Mika never forgets the spine-chilling experience trapped in the elevator. A man moved into a new apartment in Japan. He noticed gaps between furniture and walls. To fill these gaps, he began cleaning diligently. While cleaning, strange things began to happen. He heard whispers coming from the narrow spaces. Curious, he bent down near a dresser. A pale woman stared back at him from the gap. He gasped, feeling a chill run through him. The woman disappeared, leaving only silence. Frightened, he sought help from a neighbor. The neighbor knew the legend of the woman. She was called the Woman in the Gap. She haunted places with narrow spaces. They performed a ritual to ward her off. Slowly, peace returned to the man's apartment. He now avoids gaps, fearing her return. A Japanese boy investigates rumors of the Red Room curse online. Friends warn him about the deadly curse. Ignoring warnings, he visits the mysterious website. The website asks a chilling question. Do you like the Red Room? Strange occurrences begin to plague his home. Red walls appear in his dreams, causing nightmares. He hears whispers urging him to find the Red Room. Panic sets in as he feels a presence watching him. The curse takes a terrifying turn, affecting his loved ones. Desperate, he researches ways to break the curse. A stranger offers help to confront the malevolent spirit. They perform ancient rituals to cleanse his home. The rituals lead to a final confrontation with the entity. The spirit's dark secrets are unveiled during the ritual. The curse breaks, leaving the boy and his family relieved. The red room vanishes, restoring peace to their lives. A chilling whisper echoes in the small town schoolyard. Every night, a girl waits by the gate. Her eyes' sockets glow eerily, but remain empty. Whispers claim she's searching for her missing eyes. Kids tell stories of her haunting presence. Parents warn about staying out late. As the moon rises, her figure appears shadowy. Witnesses say she asks every passerby innocently. "Have you seen my eyes?" she inquires softly. The locals believe she lost them tragically. Some say she was blinded in a school accident. Others say it's a curse of jealousy. A brave child offers a pair of marbles. The girl accepts, kindness bringing temporary relief. Yet night returns, and she is still waiting. A reminder of lingering loss and unanswered mystery. In a dimly lit school bathroom, Kaido hesitated at the stall entrance. A red cloak mysteriously hung outside the last stall. Kaido ignored urban legends, choosing the stall with the red cloak nearby. As he settled, a voice echoed, "Red paper or blue paper?" Chilled, Kaido remembered tales of Okamanto, a spirit offering colored paper. He whispered nervously, "Red paper," hoping it was a prank. Suddenly, his chest tightened, and he felt a burning sensation. Panicked, he switched, "Blue paper," regretting his earlier choice. A freezing pain gripped him, numbing his entire body. Desperate, he called for help, but only whispers answered. All around him, shadows twisted, mocking his agony. Kaido stumbled out, gasping, eyes wide with terror. His friends laughed, thinking he was exaggerating, unaware of his ordeal. From afar, the cloak waved gently, waiting for the next victim. Now convinced, Kaido warned others, "Never choose in the bathroom." The legend of Okamanto lives on, whispered in fearful tones. A young boy heard strange hooves echoing through the narrow streets at night. Curiosity piqued. He decided to follow the rhythmic sounds through the alleys. His heart raced as the hooves grew louder, drawing him closer to the source. Suddenly, the boy stumbled upon a shadowy figure lurking in mist. The creature had the body of a man, but the visage of a cow. Unable to look away, the boy's breath quickened in fright and intrigue. The cow-faced man noticed him, turning slowly with an eerie, hollow gaze. With dread, the boy realized the creature began to follow him back. Panicked, he dashed through the twisting alleyways, trying to escape. Every twist and turn, the echo of hooves persisted hauntingly behind him. The alleys seemed endless, a labyrinth that ensnared his every step. He burst into a clearing, hoping to lose the cow-faced man in the mist. Silence enveloped the space, but fear gripped his heart. He glanced behind, relieved to find no trace of the creature. However, a soft mood drifted eerily from the shadows, chilling him to the bone. Terrified yet fascinated, the boy knew he must never follow the sounds again. Yuki stared at the cracked mirror, confused and scared. Suddenly, a pale hand emerged from the mirror. It wasn't hers, but it felt familiar. The hand beckoned, inviting her into the glass. Yuki hesitated, but curiosity drove her closer. She touched the mirror and felt a cold shiver. Yuki's reflection pulled her into a mirrored world. There, shadows danced, and whispers echoed. Her reflection revealed a hidden past. Yuki was trapped in a realm of regrets. The reflection wanted revenge for forgotten promises. Yuki must confront her own fears and regrets. She navigated a maze of memories and desires. Ultimately, she faced her reflection's wrath. Yuki's repentance earned her a way out. She emerged, changed, as her hand withdrew from the mirror. The elevator came to a sudden halt on the mysterious 13th floor. Inside, Kenji stared at the flickering 13 button, puzzled. He pressed all the other buttons, but none responded to his touch. Hesitant, he pried the door open, revealing a dimly lit corridor. Echoing footsteps were the only sound filling the eerie silence. Kenji cautiously stepped out, heart pounding, feeling an invisible chill. The narrow hallway led him to a door marked with strange symbols. He decided to knock softly, his fingertips brushing the cold wood. Moments later, the door creaked open, revealing an empty room. Inside, he found artifacts and an old photograph of the building. Chillingly, the photograph displayed the building with 13 floors. In disbelief, he searched for more clues but found none logical. Suddenly, a shadowy figure appeared at the far end, beckoning him. Frozen in fear, Kenji's instincts urged him to return to the elevator. He sprinted to the elevator, doors miraculously opened for him, to safety. As it descended, he realized he'd never venture to the 13th floor again.
You heard 10 stories, but Japan hides hundreds more. I'm Ellis. I'll return with more tales, if you're brave enough to watch.